Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Gina Louise. Today's video I'm going to show you how to make acorns to use to decorate for fall. Today is a fall theme challenge with Sonja from Domestic Diva DIY. Please check out her channel, the link is in the description. For this project I'm using these plastic Easter eggs that I picked up for 50 cents on the clearance rack in Hobby Lobby. You probably have plenty of these left over from Easter. Some pine cones from my backyard. You're going to need some brown craft paper, or you could use newspaper or sheets from a book. You're going to need your hot glue gun, some raffia, some twine, some lace. This is very easy, and there's so many different things you can use to make these. But the main thing is the pine cone and the Easter eggs. I forgot to mention you're going to need some Mod Podge or school glue or Elmer's glue, whatever glue you prefer. Right now I'm just tearing up the brown paper and I'm putting it in some water. I'm wetting it. It works better that way. And then I'm going to cover it with some Mod Podge, paper Mod Podge I'm using. I'm covering the egg. And then I'm just going to wrap the paper all around the egg. I noticed after these dried that a little bit of the blue was peeking through these acorns, so you may want to put, if you have dark colored plastic eggs, you may want to put a coat of paint on it before, like maybe some white chalk paint. So when I did the lace, I used the white eggs for the lace. These came out so stinking cute, and they look so beautiful on your tier tray. I have them on my tier tray. I have them in a basket with some reindeer moss and some pine cones and some fall leaves. They're just so pretty. It's just, you can put them, plop them around. You could put them just the way they are, sitting on your shelf or your mantle, your coffee table. You could put them in a glass jar. They're just really, really pretty, and they're just screaming fall. Here I'm doing the same thing that I did with the brown craft paper. I'm just randomly wrapping the lace all around, using the Mod Podge to stick it, to adhere it to the egg. You know, I globbed it on and I formed it in my hand so that it would fit tight, and then I put more Mod Podge on it. And then I just put them in that plastic dish outside because it was a sunny day, just so that they would dry quickly. Now I'm just going to tear up some sheets from a book, pages that I had left over from another project, because I want to do another egg with the words on it. I love that look. So I wanted to have one that had the brown paper and one with lace and one with book pages. I just wanted to have a nice little variety of different textures and colors and prints. I thought that would look pretty together in a display. I just kept adding more Mod Podge and putting the paper on and forming it with my hands, and it comes out nice. You just have to keep doing a few layers and be patient and not care about getting your hands all gluey with Mod Podge, but it's an easy cleanup, so it's not a big deal, and it doesn't chafe your hands or make them feel dry or terrible. It didn't bother me anyway. And that's what it's going to look like after you get a few layers of the book pages wrapped around. Here's how I let them dry. I just put them outside on my barbecue in the plastic dish in the sun. And now while those are drying, you're going to take your pine cone and you're going to cut off the little pieces. I don't know what you call these little pieces on the pine cone. If anyone knows if they have an actual name, can you please put it in the description box below? Well, actually in the comments below, because I don't know what to call them. But these little pieces, you're going to cut them off. I had a problem. It was difficult for me to cut them off because I didn't really have the right tools to do it. You know, I started snipping them with my pruners, and then I was pulling each piece off with my wire cutters, which was the easiest way to do it. I found it to be the easiest. It's a little messy, so you're going to want to put something down, cardboard or paper or something you just lift up and throw out when you're done, because it does get very messy. Because pine cones hold dirt in the little crevices. Even if you wash them and dry them, they still get dirt in there. And then when you cut them, they make little crumbs. So that's what I did. I just pulled off the little pieces because we're going to hot glue them to the top of those pretty little eggs we just decorated. Now that the eggs are dried, I'm embellishing them with some twine and some raffia and even some thinner pieces of lace. So you're just going to hot glue them in any design. I mean, this is the way I did it. You can do it any way you see it to look pretty, eye-catching, whatever it is you like. To your decor, to your design. You can use colors if you want. But me, I like a neutral pattern because my house is farmhouse and that's the look I like. Now we're going to create the top part of our acorn. And by doing that, I'm starting here from the top, and I learn that that's not the way you should do it. You should start down from the top because you're going to layer this and build it up kind of like an artichoke or like a pine cone. So yeah, so start a little below the top, just hot gluing your little pieces from your pine cone, and then you're just going to create layers by gluing them. The next layer you'll glue above it and to cover the little spaces between the last two, and then just build it up like that. And you're also going to use, which I forgot to mention, but you're going to hot glue a piece of a twig, a stick to the top, so you have your little top of your acorn. And then you're going to build up your little pieces of the pine cone around that stick as well to cover the hot glue.